Oops, gotta play this. Welcome to CopperOwlCoins.
Say my name.
CopperOwl.
You're
Doggone
right.
Now we can start. All right. Well, it is 2 o'clock, just a minute after, and we are ready to get going with some coin hunting fun. Looks like we've got 25 people in and 30 likes already. It is Super Bowl Sunday. So if you are a Patriots or Seahawks fan, good luck to you. It's one of those first years in a number of years that I have not had my Chiefs causing me to do this on a Saturday instead of a Sunday. But that's okay. We can give them a rest for a year. All right. So make sure you're typing in your exclamation point GAW to get into our Wise Owl giveaway. And I meant to grab a little something before the stream here. That's all right. I'll make do with this or this. Let me look at these two. See what we're going to do here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Super Bowl, yuck. In fact, you know what? We should put a poll up. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? If I can spell. We'll go with the Seahawks. We'll go with the Patriots. I'm going to add a few options too. Hold on. We'll make those two different things here. Not watching. Don't care. There we go. We'll just run that poll right alongside everything today. All right. So it's good to see so many familiar names here today. We've got Chris Helms. No, actually, they're pretty good teams, actually. I mean, it's been trending that way most of the season if we couldn't see that, obviously. But Coin Junkie AG's here. Elizabeth Flood made it in, making lemon juice. I hope you got some lemons for that. Tim Ivans is here, coining around. How's it going? KJ in Ohio. Scott Christensen says hello. David Carlisle. Chris Helms. Should be getting my my payment for the bet that we had earlier this year. We've got Collector Rex Honeybees here. Mint Miser. Just a bitter Ravens fan. I get that, Mint. Wow, Okamoto made it in. Welcome in. Good to see you. We've got a bunch of other people here. Maybe I missed them a little earlier. me scroll back and see if I can pick off some more names here. Vince Caparino, welcome in. Yenny Embon, Mark Spafford, Dell Brett, Scrap Metal Racing, Show Me is here. Chew was here. New Marshall in Town's here. Ron Pierce made it in. I know we had Mr. Fosgate in here. So, a couple names that are not necessarily new today, but newer. I'm working on getting better numbers down here below the name here for gold and silver. I was looking at Kitco, and they don't make it easy to just show that on the screen. So we'll roll with it. We do still have 50 rolls available, guys. Thank you, Jim Thompson, for being a member for 18 months. That is awesome. Thank you so much. 50 rolls are still available. We have 74 Deeds is first up with flat box. Number 2, thank you, Scrap Metal. We will be hunting flat box number 2 for him. But in the meantime, we have a Wise Owl contest to do. 30 people are in, but only 27 people are here. Not sure how that works, but somebody must have stepped away. Joe Minnick, Hunter Boucher. Who am I rooting for today? I'm usually big pro AFC, and I don't really have anything against either team. I mean, these are not the Tom Brady Patriots anymore, but or the Belichick Patriots. So, I'm kind of impressed with that. Jim Thompson sending in 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Jim. Those are going to go out to Buy Low, Selling High with Chai. Crazy name there. Thank you. Woodsy's getting one down there in Aussie land. Mayhem and Gridlock gets one. Michael Erickson gets one. And Dad Hunts Coins is getting one. So thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, Jim Thompson, for those 5 gifted memberships. If you feel like you want to support the channel, that's a good way to do it. Right there. That's an awesome way to do it. If you want to become a member yourself, you can do that. So, back to answering that question. All in all, I think I'm going to be a Seahawks fan today because I kind of feel like they should have won the last one against the Patriots. So I'm hoping they get the job done. Yeah. So anyway, let me get over to our Wise Owl screen. We have 30 names in, and if your name is called, we're going to be hunting 100 rolls today. So right over here underneath the Guess 100 column, if your name is called, please give me an exact number of silver $50 or silver coins of any type you think we will find in the boxes today. 2-box hunt, 100 rolls. Exact number, please. And no matter what number you pick, that will fall into one of our ranges. And depending on the range that falls in, determines the prize that you will get if we fall within that range. And if we hit it exact, we will double it. So let's say you pick 17 and we happen to hit 17. Yeah, you'd get 2 90% halves. Little risky this time with silver being what it is, but we'll do what we can. Anyway, we are already closed up, guys, so I'm sorry. We need to pick to keep this moving. Let's go ahead and pick a winner, or a contestant in this case. If we don't hit within the range, you still get an Indian head sent as a consolation. So you get something anyway. Here we go. Let's see who it's going to be. Thank you, David. Lyle Okamoto, you are our Wise Owl today. Lyle, let me know how many silvers.
The system is rigged.
How many silvers you think we will find? Thank you, Scrap Metal. Lyle looks like he is here. Lyle says, woot, woot, I need a number from you. Hey, Moon, good to see you. And Marsh, good to see you. 23 silvers. Oh, my gosh. He's going for the silver round. Woo. That's what I say. Go big or go home. You're going to cost me a bunch of money, aren't you? I hope you win it. I do. That'll teach me a lesson. All right. So anything more than 20 and you win. I may need to rethink that. If we get more than 20, I'll be true to my word there. So, all right. Hot boxes today, huh? All right. I like that bold choice, though. That is a bold choice. So let's get you in on the roll. Well, no, not just the rolls. I need to get you in on the giveaway. Like I said, guys, $3 a roll. You can get 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 rolls. If you want to know what you get for those rolls, if you've never bought before, there's a pinned message at the top with my name on it. It says EOS comment video is the first link. Make sure you're getting in on that for our end of stream giveaway. But there's a second link up there that says something like rolls and merch. You can get in there and you can look at the tiers for what you would get based on 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 roll purchase. There is a 50 roll no frills if you'd like. So let me know what you're interested in before you go paying for it. That way we can get you in line. And if you're looking for a penny hunt mat or a t-shirt, that's on the next page where merchandise is at. I am this close, literally this close. Let me get it over here. This close to making a deal to get nickel mats. So I know some of you expressed some interest. I'd be happy to help make that happen when we get them in. So getting ready for work now. All right, Moon. I know we got to go. Let me get everything situated here. I got to get my likes back up here, see where we're at. It's just one little nuisance here. I don't know why it always switches.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
It's not over yet. We haven't even started. First item in the EOS today is going to be this 10 pesos from 1976. The last time America celebrated a birthday this big was when we were turned 200 years old that year. Really nice looking. A few little dings along the side, but really nice looking. You got that eagle and snake on the back of the Mexican peso. And here you get 10 of them. Nice shaped edge there. So that will be number one item in the EOS. So let's go. Lafferty 4, good to see you here. Let me know in the chat if you want to get rolls. I've hunted 21,000 nickels this weekend. Found one silver, one buffalo, few 24Ds, few 2009s. Not good. That's a pretty dry spell there, Silver Serpent. Wow. 21,000.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
That's several boxes worth not finding silver or buffaloes. And I honestly, there's times I feel that. All right. Let's go 74 deeds. Let's look inside your box. What are we going to have today? It looks like a very huntable box. Not sure there's any silver on the end that was just popping out at me. Got some newer rolls there to be expected. A little bit of writing on this one here. It's 12/2/53. I'm not sure what all that means. We've seen that before, so hopefully that doesn't mean we've got a ton of KC coins in here. This one kind of caught my eye. Nope, 71. But let's go ahead and get things started here for you. Team don't care. If you don't care about the Super Bowl, I certainly get it. What? No Blues Brothers redeem? Not yet. I haven't worked on redeems in a while. I need to probably do that to keep some more options out there for you guys that like to do those. So we're going to start getting the edges scored on this while you guys... Yeah, no KCs. That's right. Let's hope not. I'll look at the other side enders on these as I'm pulling them out and getting the edges scored. But we'll get the first 25, and then we'll get going. So I'm sure you don't want to... If you do want to watch the Super Bowl, I'm sure you don't want me running over into it too much. So we'll work on getting out of here at a good time today if we can. So everybody get your good lucks in for 74 deeds. I know, Lafferty. This is the first year in like 6 years that I'm not too worried about who's playing because my team's not. So I just heard a dog bark upstairs. Who's going to score the most baskets in the big sports game today? JC. Hoping for that silver train. Have not seen any KC marked coins on the ends just yet. Hopefully we don't get those. Hopefully not. So let's bring this down. Forbidden Planet, I will not. I'm not a fan. Let me text my son to get the dog brought in. Okay, got that taken care of. And 74 deeds. I mean, first name is bad. 74 deeds for your 50 roll purchase. You'll be getting a 90% half dollar, 90% quarter, 90% dime, and a war nickel plus 5 spins on our wheel. Last week, that wheel didn't like me much. Started giving away all the 90s, all the 90%. Hey, Perry Martin. Good to see you. If you're looking for rolls, I would not wait to see if there's silver in there. Just like Rob Fine's treasure last Friday night. Whew. You wanted to be in on that first box. It had enders, multiple enders, and I think he kind of sold it like, you know, when I get this many enders, there's usually like 30 in there. There was 66. So it can happen, and it can happen to you. Let me get you a good luck message here. Hey, before we do that, we have a few birthdays here. I know one of them is Chris Helms. I'm trying to remember who the other one is that's tomorrow. I think it might have been Tim Ivins. Tim, if you got a birthday, today, this weekend, this coming week, let me know. We can play you a little something. Once I find it, a little something like this. Well, hopefully that came through much cleaner than it did for me on this end. It was really choppy. Yeah, Mint Miser, make sure you're on all chat. You won't miss things. Perry Martin got your package Friday. Nice. That's good to hear. Like the day you kept hitting quarters. That's right. Sad news for old-time Redskins fans. Sonny passed away. Oh, man. He was a good player. I'll tell you that. Good player. All right, let's get into roll number one right after we do the good luck.
Good luck.
All right. Hey, you know what? Don't let too much shiny stuff in these rolls scare you off. Those 66 that Rob, maybe not the 66 that Rob found, but if you saw his video from earlier in the week, like on Thursday, he had a box that looked like it was mostly 2024s. There were 2 barbers in there, along with other silver. 2 barbers. Now he has joined me in a pretty select club of having a barber ender in a box. I'm not sure how many other people are in that club, but I know there's Rob and I know there's me. Ours happened late last summer. Pretty darn cool. So let's get going on your stuff here, Mr. 74 Deeds. Hopefully we're going to find something good for you today. I kind of got a feeling this could be a good day. Yeah, Foster had a tough box, sounds like. Yeah, 2 barbers in 1 box. It was crazy. And you could tell by the edges, too. They were really worn down. Come on now. We'll be watching for it here. And if you're wondering why am I pulling some of these over into this hand, those are the ones that I know have at least the potential to have DDOs or no FGs on them. We will look at the 74Ds and the 82Ps for just those things. But if I stopped and looked at all of them, we'd be here all afternoon. We're kind of already are anyway, so I don't think we want to be here longer. Because, yeah, we got friends like Coining Around that come in after us that do his stream at night. Sunday nights. Hopefully we'll see most of you over there. There's a 74. It's actually got a nice look to it. Haven't checked the focus on the camera yet. There we go. No DDO on that one. 82. But it's a Denver. We don't need that. So, gotta say, I am starting this stream feeling a whole lot better than I was last week. Last week, I had way too much life kind of pounding down on me. And sometimes that just happens. Worth luck, honestly. My dime hunt, nada. When I pay for races, nada. When I just can't keep chilling out, no return, saving for local coin shop direct purchases only. Not a problem, Lafferty. I get that. I really do. I have to be really careful how I spend, the income we get on these rolls. Because, price of silver being what it is, I mean, it's expensive to replace a lot of the goodies that we do. But, we're trying to keep up with that change. We haven't rolled back our price tiers just yet because I think we're probably looking at some increases. But yeah, silver has been down the last week plus, almost 2 weeks, since it rocketed up to 120 almost. I think it closed at 118, but touched 120, maybe a little bit harder, a little higher than that. You know, what we say here, Lafferty, and guys like Coining Around will tell you, hey, if you're not comfortable spending, don't. It's no big deal. We would rather you spend your funds wisely and according to what your how you value it. Make sure the bills are paid and all that kind of stuff. You got a roof over your head and food on the table. And don't feel bad. I do this for fun. Coin Around has, you know, he has some work that's related to it. Part of his making a living is a different way than I do. So, you know, it can happen. Lucky James Eller stopped in. How are you doing, sir? Member for 11 months. What's up with you? We don't see you near as often as you used to, but I know you've been hanging out in some other trading communities. That's just fine, man. You do what you need to do, man. But there's no pressure to buy here. It is not part of my income plan for the family. This is me having fun. And I like to think you get a little bit, you know, I think you get plenty for your money. Yep, this is going to be strictly coin roll hunting. We're not, we don't run races. I do wheels, but I do those to determine prizes. And if I do a wheel with any names on it, everybody has had the chance to be able to get in on it. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's the only one today. We don't need more of those. Wait a minute. I got a special thing I do with those to be able to tell if I've had them in my hand before. I am trying to, Scrap Metal, and I didn't even have to look up to know that was you. Yeah, hey, no problem, Lafferty. You know, sometime, you know, if things change and you want to get in on something, you're very welcome to. I need to check that and make sure I didn't just knock that completely out of focus. I think it's pretty good. Find one with the sunshine band on it. I know where you're going there, Jim. You found where Jimmy Lacari hangs out. Is he getting free Pokemon cards too? That's funny. Not surprised that people in the coin community are also into some of the game card community, things like that. Sports cards, things, you know, metal detecting, stuff like that. It's very closely connected communities. You know, there's a lot of different places to spend your time. I'm just happy that somebody does it here. We're one away from our 50 likes giveaway. Somebody will be guaranteed to win something off of one of our wheels. 32 people are here. It could be a light day, so your odds of winning might go up today. Just depends on who's streaming. I know we're kind of opposite coin crew right now. Always a little bit of a challenge when we come out. Hey, Lafferty, thank you. You know, Coin Crew's got his own thing going on. It's no problem. He's got good stuff over there. He is somebody I have bought from at coin shows previously. Found 4 Indian head pennies in almost 2 months. Nice. Is that in boxes of pennies that you're getting, or or what? Because I just Friday, got another box of pennies. So I think I'm up over 20, 21 boxes of pennies. And there's coining around coming in. Coining around gifting the membership, but it's going out to Steve looking for silver, who's never looking for silver here. That's all right. We don't pick who they go to coining around, but that's all right. I'm sure he's thrilled to get that gifted membership. Yeah, you can still order them. Nice. I have a standing order for them. The bank I normally got 2 boxes of $50 from, without fail, hasn't been getting them very regularly here lately, and I'm afraid of what that might mean. That was supposed to be my very stable and reliable bank. I'm lucky I have 2 of them. Here's an NIFC. We're going to get you on the board with an NIFC at 2018. Pretty good looking. You know what? I've still got last week's numbers up. How silly is that? Let me get in here and make sure we are zeroing out on those. That is silly of me. Well, still got it wrong. There we go. All right. Now we got it. Lafferty, it's going to be exclamation point. Yeah, it looks like you've got commands. The redeems, though, if you want those will be redeemers. On 74 deeds. We got to find you something in here. Don't be one of those boxes. We're still early. We're only 12 rolls in. If you get skunked.
Fragile. That must be Italian.
I think it's fragile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you do get skunked, we will give you.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
An extra spin on that wheel at the end. Uh-oh. Number 2. That's no good.
Freeze, go first.
You guys. Oh, my goodness. Like kids in a candy shop, aren't you? That's all right. They're there for a reason.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Who's going to get that last one to get us to 50 likes, guys? We've been sitting at 49 for a few minutes. I was surprised, man. Usually it's like 49. We'll get it to 50. No problem. Hey, I'm still impressed that we got 49 likes with 35 people here. Who's going to that extra account to make that happen? I could go out and make it 50 on my own, but, And we do have the stream anniversary coming up.
He not only rambled, but he rumbled and stumbled.
I do not have much in the way of a big bunch of prizes just yet for that stream anniversary, but we will see. Need A, Aaron, and B, Lake E, and J, Quillen on here. It's 50 now. All right, we will get to that in just a second. We do have a darker edge one here. I don't think it's going to be anything, though. Nope. That one did not make the sound we were hoping for. That's a 71D faker. We will get to 50 likes in just a second, guys. Let me get these out of my hand. Bunch of 71Ds in this roll. We'll be taking a look at those a little bit later, possibly off camera, as we normally end up doing. And if you I will have to check that out, Lafferty. All right, let me get into a 50 likes giveaway. Let's start it up. Exclamation point GAW will get you in on our giveaway. You've got 3 minutes to get in it. If you want to win it, you got to get in it. I feel like this is like super close today. Might give me a better chance to see the rolls getting unwrapped and everything if I do that. $82. D. A lot of 71Ds today. Even some rougher looking ones. We'll still look at them. If we find those DDOs or no FGs after the fact, we will still count those. I'll still send them to you. And, you know, I've got enough of those that I may just start including them as part of the giveaway packages. You never know. They're worth a little bit. We are loving the fact here at home that Outlet number 2 graduated from Navy A school. He, I guess he recorded the highest grade in the class, 98.04. He earned Distinguished Military Graduate Certificate. So we're real proud of that, proud of him. And he is at his first command. He got out of Chicago, and the first thing he told us where he landed was, I like this weather better. It took him like 30 minutes to text that to us. 2000, we don't see a lot of 2000s. $53 liked everybody. Got about 30 seconds left to get in. 34 of you are in out of 39. Let's get there. Everybody. One lemon was bad. Don't use that one. Please don't use that one. Brian Kerr, good to see you. Oh, yes, we are. Very, very proud. I'm going to go ahead and extend that while we get through this roll. So keep on getting in there. That's right. Thank you, KCB. Good to see you're here. Always proud of that kid, what he's doing in the Navy. Proud of all the kids. You know, we only got one in the Navy, though. I was surprised he went with the Navy a little bit. He talked about it, but I was actually kind of surprised. Hey, Smaug, how's it going? How do I get in? Type in exclamation point GAW. I'll do one more roll so you guys can get in if you're just getting here. That'll make it an even 20 rolls so far. There's that one that's written. Now, coin around. Remember that one? Only on bicentennials. That still holds true. The guy is, at least he sticks with one particular one. Doing the best I can. Yes, I am, Lafferty. I am. Yep. All those bicentennials are now 50 years old, guys. All right, guys, we have our 50 light giveaway coming up. While you do this, I'm going to close it out. Let's go ahead and pick a winner for 50 likes. Here we go. Yinny Ambon. It's been days since you've won something, Yinny, or Mark, or one of you. All right, Yinny, let me know how many shuffles you would like. I think already this year you guys have the most pieces of mail sent already. All right, Yinny Ambon, let me know how many shuffles you would like on our prize wheel, and we will make that happen. 2 shuffles. Let's see where silver's at. Silver's at just under 78 at 77.69. Gold 49.66. With any movement at all, we should break 5,080 on them respectively tomorrow. So maybe even later today it'll get there. All righty. Yeah. I wish I was hearing that today. That would mean a lot of good things. 2 shuffles on the wheel. Here we go. Let's go once. Let's go twice. And let's see what we're getting for you.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
I think that's fragile.
Oh, yeah.
It does say fragile. All right. Going to get a proof coin. Let's see what we're going to get proof-wise for you here, Yinny. We've got a proof dime. We will have a proof dime for you. We'll show that off in just a second. But let's also, it looks like maybe Brambo just got in on the other 50. Is that what I see? Shuffles are overrated. Brambo, confirm in the chat if you would. I think that must be you that got the other 50 rolls. 50 rolls. There you are, Brambo. So I'm going to go ahead and move us to a... No, I don't have it on this screen. Thank you, Brambo. We are going to be sold out, guys. Let's do 2 spins for the EOS edition. We've got that 10 peso coin in there from Mexico. 1, 2, and here we go. And a 90% dime will go into the EOS. Let's dig one out, and then we will do a little show and tell and get back on these rolls. Looks like a Merc dime this time. And let's go back here. First of all, let's look at the dime Yinny one, a 1992. Just a perfect looking Roosevelt dime there. Something always pretty about a proof coin. Those proof dimes, boy, they look real pretty when they're proofs. All right, Yenny, we will get that out the door and to you as soon as we can. Congratulations, Yenny, on 50 likes. Let's go ahead and get her in on that. But we also want to get Lyle in on the Wise Owl. He's shooting for 23. Michael Jordan's number. One ounce round. Then we're going to have Yenny Ambon. I know I didn't do a very good job of tracking that last time on our rigged winners list, so we're going to do better this week. So Yenny gets that. The EOS now has this 10 peso from 1967 out of Mexico. And it's also going to have a little piece of silver we call a Merc dime, Winged Liberty. I heard there was some trivia what that headpiece is. I can't remember what it is. 1943 San Francisco minted Merc dime. All right. So every 50 likes we will add to that. Sometimes we just add to it because every time we get to 50, 100, 150, we will add more to it. And that will be just one way that we get you guys good stuff. 74 Deeds has the first box with you tonight too, Coining. Nice. Good stuff there. Let's see. What do I need to update? Oh, I can get rid of rolls. And I can go over here and say, we are sold out. I'm going to update the search order. And you are going to have flat box number 1. These were bought at the same bank. And so we're adding you to the list here, Brambo. Let me get the likes turned back on. There we go. And let me get your card out. Get that made up. We'll have 2 roll hunters today. All right. It's always great when we get some boxes sold. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Scrap metal. Let's go. Let's get back on these rolls. And congratulations, Jenny, on the 50 likes. Let's see what else we can find here. Pretty good looking 81 there. You'll have to indulge me by scrap metal. I'm going to try scrap metal. You'll have to indulge me. I've had to update, how many NIFCs I can do during a box for any one person. Sometimes we'll find 30 of them. Sending out 30 of them. If they have unique dates and mints on them, then that might be something we can do. But I've put in some policies on my my roll purchasing spreadsheet. Oh, those sounded a little different. Nope. Once we went through them slow, it didn't sound different at all. Unfortunately. How about a proof? We haven't seen a proof in a little while. Uh-oh. I'm getting images. What did I miss? What did I miss? If I'm getting text with images, I must have missed something. Yeah, that's true. There you go.
He not only rambled, but he rumbled and stumbled.
All right. Now I get part of it. All right. I appreciate that. I wouldn't have even known that that was possible. Anyway, person who I'm talking to knows who I'm talking to him, but and what I'm talking about. But, sorry to kind of talk in code around it, but it's not something I want to get into. Okay, that one's kind of that one's gross. Not the grossest thing we've ever seen, but a little bit toasty. Here's one that's a whole lot toasty. Holy moly. 1971 something, but I don't want to touch that one anymore. That's what makes your hands gross. Makes you want to wear gloves more. Lots of 2023s though, and unfortunately that's the reality of our existence now. And it's interesting to me when I looked at the Mint website about 2026 half dollars. I could have sworn they had them listed the same as the cents that would only be minted for collector sets this year. And I just saw something this morning that showed mintage numbers for the year so far. And it looks like they have made 13 million half dollars, fairly evenly split between Philadelphia and Denver. So apparently we will have 2026 half dollars out here. And when we find them, we will certainly... Nope, that one's not an ugly winner. I know I've got an ugly one for 71 and 71D. I'm not even worried about trying that one out. In golf, they say, the leader in the clubhouse. The leaders in the clubhouse in those years are bad. 13 million is a lot. If they didn't make any more for the year, I would be fine with that. But if that's in the first month and a half, yeah, I think we could see 2026s like we saw 2023s, and that would not make me real happy. Now we'd be talking about full boxes of those interrupting this, and that makes me need my banks to get coins like they're supposed to, because I'm a business account and I kind of feel like telling them to not charge me any fees because they're not doing their job. So I can do mine. So yeah, I'm a little perturbed with one of my banks right now. TurboTax says you owe for the first time in your life. Oh no. That is not good. I mean, unless you're ready for it. If you've planned for it, that's one thing. If you haven't, well, that's an entirely different thing. Rooting for the Hawks, but got money on the Pats. All right, Colonel. Hey, Colonel, I saw that you won on RFT the other night. Congratulations on that. I think he saw your name and liked it. Even said so. Only one NIFC through the first half of this box, guys. What's going on here? Joseph Wells, how are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to do? Man, I had two conversations in one comment there. How are you doing, Joseph Wells? Let's go with that. Expected a return? Yeah. Or refund? I mean, you did a return. Well, I would take that sister box, but my sister box it had 3 silvers in it. Not going to say only. That's good. That's better than we're doing today. We're hoping to keep a streak alive today. We found silver every stream so far this year, but we are on a 3-box silver streak. Yeah. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to get refunds most every year. I used to get really big refunds, but I think we've got it dialed in to where it's not a whole lot, but it's at least positive, right? I got people that tell me, why would you let Uncle Sam hold on to any of your money like that? I'm like, well, as long as I get it back. I do need to get a hold of the state of California, though, because we're still trying to work out taxes from 3 years ago. There's one, not really KC or anything, but it's just got a big X on it. I don't know what that's all about. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon. And it's a 71D. This guy and his KC markings. Had enough of it. Well, I'm going to look at that one anyway, 71D, because what I'm finding is that KC marker guy has no clue what he's marking. The only thing I haven't seen him mark is silver. Go figure. I wish I owed the government $1 billion. Well, if you owed them $1 billion, you'd be making a lot more than $1 billion, wouldn't you? You're making at least $2 billion. At that tax bracket, they usually go for you. What does that say? Chicago. Somebody in Chicago had that one. That's one we'll look at. I've never seen one written on there, Chicago. No, those are not miscellaneous. Chicago's in the mix. Yep, KC and now Chicago. We've got a city battle going on. Which I got to tell you guys, there's a few of us that get on some backstages that are thinking about creating kind of a nickel battle league, where a group of us routinely do nickel battles and kind of make it like a league where you almost treat it like a sports league. We're kind of working out some of the details of it, and it may or may not happen. I'd like to see it happen. It's kind of an idea that I've kicked around for a while, but we will have to see what happens with that. Hopefully it would be something you guys would be interested in. Nickel Battle League is at least the name of it we've got so far. All right, 59 likes. We got a, man, we are steady at 30 people. Where is everybody today? I mean, I kind of have an idea, but it doesn't make sense. Let's see who's winning the poll here. Let's see. Seahawks fans, 34%. Only 16% for the Patriots. 10% of you aren't going to be watching, and 40% do not care. So do not care is in the lead. That's good stuff, guys. Thanks for participating in that. We shall see. $79. Had to be sure. See a 79 with a mint mark, you start thinking maybe it's a 70D, which we've only found one of those ever. So looking forward to the next one. That would be an NIFC and one of the hardest NIFCs to find. We haven't seen an 87 NIFC in a while either. And we had several of those last year. So we're up to 60 likes. Thank you, guys. A little bit before our next plateau at 100. And hopefully we can get there today. I know it can be a little less fun when we're not finding silver left and right on the channel, but hey, you know, that's why we call it hunting. If it wasn't hunting, it would be called finding, right? Point and roll finding. We still got a good average going though. We're 5 boxes in, over a four silver per box average. That might go down to 3 point something after this box. Who knows? Hopefully it doesn't go down to low threes after the end of the day. That would mean we got skunked both times. Right now, only one NIFC. That is crazy. Boulder Pest Control Wildlife, how we doing? Welcome in. I feel like you've been here before. There's Muscle Shell. How we doing? How we doing, Muscle Shell? Yeah. He got a bunch in that box. It was like an even split, too. Or fairly even. I mean, about 30 90s, and the rest were 40s. Just an insane box. What I couldn't believe is how much somebody paid for that box. Over $1,400 in silver between box finds and goodies that Rob gave out, and he only profited $600. Good, you have Streamlabs on. Messing around with Streamlabs. Nice. 2018, another NIFC in that year. We've got 2 NIFCs, and they're both 2018s. Go figure. That 82 is a Denver, so we don't need it. Like messing with Streamlabs, huh? Well, I have Streamlabs for the redeems. I use OBS for everything you see here, and I put it all through StreamYard. So I've kind of got like the OBS trifecta going on right now. All right. Oh, what are we going to do now? Let's see. Yep. Nope. I thought maybe there's a chance of an ender that we missed. But nope, that is not the case.
Freeze, Gopher!
Smog, how's it going? Hitting me with the gopher where I got my head down, huh? Well, we got a silver train coming in too, I think. We're hoping for a silver train. We've got this roll and 14 or 13 more before box number 1 is done. And that, right now, with only 2 NIFCs, is not our best box. There's one that's a little bit toasty. Oddly enough, it's another 71. But we've got worse in the ugly book. But that one is no less toasty.
Hands up, sitting.
What settings do I have for Streamlabs? Well, all the redeems that you see here, you can get with an exclamation redeem. I know, I'm missing the train right now. It's stuck at the depot, I think. If you type in exclamation redeemers, you'll get a list of the keywords that you can use with the redeem command. If you type in exclamation commands, then you'll see all the commands that we do have. So that should be able to help you out. And then owls are basically our virtual currency to use on the channel or on the stream. Just little fun things that you can spend it on. You get that for hanging around and chatting, and people can add points if they need to. Sometimes we have trouble with that, and I got to dive in and do it anyway. Touchdown. Oh, you're making me wish the Chiefs were in it tonight, man. I have lived spoiled the last few years. That is for sure. First time in 4 years that the last 3 years, so this will make year number 4. First time in that period that the Chiefs have not been in a Super Bowl. That's why it feels so weird for us here in Kansas City this time. So exclamation monster will bring up the link, and I think you see it there. A link to our the sixth stream we ever did. We had a monster box, a monster finds box, let's call it, instead of a monster box, because that's something totally different. 500 ounces of 1 ounce silver bullions, or eagles, I guess I should say. You can spend those like $1. But yeah, we 10 rolls left, by the way, 74. We found 72 silvers. Third NIFC. Come on, let's get the train. Yep, there's a few toasties. 72 silvers, and like 40 of those were 90%ers. Something like that. It was crazy.
Freeze, Gopher.
That one was for Walker Magnet. We were just, he started his channel about that same time, and so we were buying rolls from one another, and he bought 20 rolls and then said, you know what, give me the other 32. Well, if he had found that, the value of that today is crazy. And he would have gotten that for $150. We had enders all over the place. Which, when you get a bunch of enders, that usually means good things for the rest of the box. And yeah, we had one of those last August, I think it was. Happened for us. It wasn't huge. It's like 26, 27. Silvers in a box, but it had like 5 silver enders, and 3 of them were like Benjis. So yeah, it was just great. They happen. You just got to hunt enough rolls to make it happen. I can't even remember how many rolls we've looked at that in the years that we've been doing this. Less than some, more than others. But I keep track of that stuff. As some people will note, I have a spreadsheet for that. So, well, I don't know. 23 seems like it was a pretty big number to shoot for, but we're working on it. Man, we still haven't hit 40 people yet today. It's so strange. Maybe everybody's at a Super Bowl party. Maybe. I was thinking it might be a little light, not this light. Anyway, we'll see if it picks up here as we keep going. We've only been on about an hour. It might get better. Who knows? The pace we're on today, we might have to do some more auctioning at the end. Got me thinking, what in the world could I auction? The stuff that I have, I like. Usually that takes a little preparation too. So there's a 2015 Philadelphia NIFC. You'll have to let me know, 74 Deeds, if you want NIFCs or not. That might be one for the book, an ugly 2000. I'll have to set that one aside. Don't see those too often. If you want NIFCs, I can send them to you. My rule is generally I will send you the best of each year and mint, but not all the duplicates. And right now, that would get you like 2, maybe 3. If you would like to trade them in, I can get you something of value in line with the face value that we have. I'm behind. There we go. And if you just don't want them, then and don't want to trade them in for anything, I've got other people that would like them. So we can figure that out at the end. We're going to have a bunch of these to rehunt. Almost, these are taller than any one roll. We've got 7 towers of them now. 4 rolls to go. You have an NIFC book? Okay. So I will send them to you. But like I said, like the 2015 Philly, there'd be that one. There's a 2018 Denver that looks pretty nice. A 2018 Denver that's not as nice. And a 2018 Denver right there that's probably the nicest one. So I would send you those two, not the duplicates, if you're cool with that. That's kind of where my policy is at. Because if it just turns into runaway, I got to replace all these too. You know, I can't do runaway quantities of them. Not that 4 is a runaway quantity. It's just when I get 40. That turns into a $20 bill that I got to replace. And I haven't raised my rates since I started. I don't want to have to because of that. It is a hobby for me, but I want it to be at least break even. 3 rolls to go, 74 deeds. What is going on with this box? I mean, 4 NFCs is nice, but come on. Foster's fine. It's good to see you, man. Sorry I was so in and out on yours earlier today, but looks like you had a box kind of like this one. Not much going on with it. Hoping we get a DDO or something. Here's another chance. Nope. Not on that. Hey, we're up to 47. Something must have changed. There's another NIFC, 2002 Denver. So that'll be a third one you can get. And of course, we'll look through all these extras here for the DDOs. We're up to 64 likes. 45 people are here. Welcome in a bunch of people that decided to join in. Greasy likes Pam. Good to see you here. I know you've been here. I'm just saying hello. At least I'm getting NIFCs. A few, yeah. The sun is shining. I did dishes. Nice. Yeah, with a bunch of new people coming in, please make sure you hit that like button. We're already did our 50 likes, but our next stop is 100. Always look forward to doing that one. There's another NIFC 2012. So now you're getting a few. I think that'll give you 4 of them out of the 6 that are unique. Last couple haven't been the best I've ever seen, but they are in unique years, and that is my policy. Well, we might have had another one right there, but the NFCs are heavy in the end of the box. Colonel's collecting and detecting. Look at you coming in with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Colonels. 949 Designs. And Jesse Kruckenberg. Haven't seen Jesse in a while. One Creator. Nick Allman and Native Warrior are all getting gifted memberships. That is cool. Thank you so much. And this is our last roll. And guess what I don't see? We got skunked. All we needed was 1 to not get skunked, but we got skunked. I'm going to check that one anyway, even though it was marked. I really want to find one. I really want to find that DDO for you. Well, we may have a DDO in these rehunts here. We will go through those. I have almost 8 stacks of them. You'll see me bagging those up, but 6 NIFCs found. 4 of those we will send to you. Got the 2012 Philadelphia, the 2002 Denver, 2018 Denver, best one of 3 that we found, and 2015 Philadelphia. Probably the nicest one out of the bunch. These were just extra 2018 Denvers. I will set those aside, and we will send you these 4. That's what we've got for you today. Now, let me set those just to the side here. Get you bagged up. That might be the fastest first box we've ever done. Little over an hour. We might get to come back and do some rehunts for you while we're here. That happens, man. We're looking at like 4:30 being done. If we're done hunting boxes by 5, then we will definitely get into doing some DDO hunting. Oh, the ugly 2000. Yeah, we can work that out. I guess we should look in the book and see if it makes it or not then. So, there's all of the DDO rehunts that we'll be doing. We don't always find them, but often we do. So, never know. There's at least a good possibility of finding one. I can't promise that we do. So, you want to look at this 2000 Denver ugly. Thank you, Lisa. That is awesome. Do I need a 1980p ugly? I don't know. Let me get the book down and let's take a look. Might be a good time to do a little show and tell here. So, those are the uglies right now. We got some truly ugly stuff in here. If you have an 80 Philly that's uglier than that, and I would say this is a candidate for a downgrade, it's ugly. If you'd like, go for it. I will take one that replaces that one. We call those a downgrade instead of an upgrader. Thank you, Lisa, for that. Member for 12 months. Appreciate the sentiment there. And Chris Helms, welcome to Barn Owl. Chris Helms is a member. I love it. Thank you so much, Chris. That is a surprise. Thank you so much. Now, here's the question. I do have a 2000D. Which one is uglier? I kind of think it's the one I've got. It doesn't look like it when you look at it, but it's like really kind of caked on and not just on one side. What do you think? The original or the latest one? Either way, you're getting one here, 74. I think the one that we've got is the one I've got in here is probably the uglier of the two. We can take a look at the other side. Hi, Tim. You're still here. Now, that's the original one there, and that's the possible. I think it's the original. So, yep. Looks like you'll be getting the one that from today's there. 74. If you guys haven't started an ugly book, I mean, these are folders. They cost you like $5. I think mine's uglier. Yeah, it is. If you guys haven't started the challenge of doing an ugly book, it's harder than doing a good-looking book, I think. Go for it. I mean, that gives you something to do with those really ugly ones, and you never know. It might just be a fun adventure for you. It's your kid's birth year, that's why. Oh, nice. I don't even know if we've got people coming over today or not. I think we do. It is. What is this? It is owl number 2 or number 3's birthday tomorrow. Last year he had his birthday on the Super Bowl, and that didn't go so well for the Chiefs. Hey, teacher, good to see you. All right, what do you want for your 90? I've got Kennedy's, Walkers, I've got Benji's. It looks like Mrs. Owl just got home, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Tim Ivans, it is your birthday tomorrow. Let's give you one of these then.
To a fault.
Happy birthday!
So I think getting these out of the way might be productive.
I watch the Super Bowl every morning. What? A Walker, please. We can do that. Looks like we've got a few more people coming in. Ronnie Adventures, welcome in. Michael Rose, welcome in. Del Brett, teacher. All right. Sent you a couple pictures of the ugly. All righty. I will have to see what those look like here. Back out of that. Yeah, that ugly. I think we got a candidate there. And for owlet number 3, here's his birthday wish.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Creed. Happy birthday to you. Yeah! All right.
My computer must be working overtime because it's really choppy on this end. If it's coming through choppy on your end, let me know, because I won't do that to you anymore if I don't have to. Okay, there we go. There's a Walker. And let's get you a quarter. All right, sounds good. Thank you, Fosters. Sam Wilson, we have Captain America in our stream. How's it going, Sam? Always great to have you here. Anything new and exciting happening for you? And 74 Deeds, it would be great if I can hear from you how many shuffles on our prize wheel we can get for you. Let me double check my notes here. Make sure I'm getting you the right things. Let's see. Okay, so far so good. Let's take a look. 1941 Walker, pretty good shape. That's going to be a 41 from San Francisco. There's a little bit of detail left. Not a ton, but enough to be a Walker, recognizable as such, and a 1963 quarter. That one's going to come to you from Philadelphia. No, anybody can redeem. 1 and 1, no more, please. Okay. Well, I do one each time I spin, so we'll do one for each spin. That's what I got to do. 1938 from Philly. That's a Merc dime. And then your War nickel is going to be 44. And that's going to be a 44 Philly. So nice years there on some goodies there. Got your Walker. Got your 90% quarter. Merc dime. And a War nickel. See what we get you for your spins. In just a second here, let me get things moved up. All right, let's get over to our wheel. Get your spins. Let's get over there. We don't need that timer there. That just confuses everything. Okay, we'll do one shuffle each time. Surgery on my right heel on April 10th. That's the day before my birthday. I recover enough to make it to the Tulsa show on June. All right. Well, hopefully it's nothing too bad there, Sam. Surgery on a heel is never a good thing. That makes it hard to walk. All right. Shuffle once, and here we go. Good luck, 74 deeds on your wheel spins. What are we adding extra to your stash today?
%90 done.
We're going to add another dime to your stuff today. So some silver coming at you. Here we go. $44 can go to Greenland? What? Shuffle once, and let's find out what number 2. You're going to get an extra spin for getting skunked today. So you get 6 spins. This is number 2 out of 6.
UNC mint set.
All right, you're going to get an Unk Mint set. If there is a year in particular you need, let me know. I probably have mostly in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. So kind of let me know. I don't have an unlimited number there. Oh, let's see. Elizabeth, who are you saying? Who are you saying hello to, Elizabeth? Hey, T-Rep, good to see you here. It's basically lipoma encompassing most of the heel and MRI on Friday. Well, hey, I hope it feels better. A 74 by chance? Let me see if I can do that. I take it that might be a year for you. Or maybe another family member, who knows. Let me see what I can get out of there in the next spin here. One shuffle, and here we go.
%40 half.
Ooh, hung on for that 40% half, too. It's for you. I got you there. All right, we got a good-looking 40% for you. I'll mark that down. All right, that's a $11 bill right there. All right, one more here. You're halfway done. Number 4 out of 6. Here we go. I might just have something for you here.
Buffalo nickel.
A buffalo nickel. That buffalo nickels get on the prize wheel here. All right. See, that makes 4 out of 6. Let's see what 5 is.
$90 dime.
Another dime. See if we can't spread it around a little bit here. Excuse me. A little more silver there for you. And finally, your bonus spin for getting skunked. I'm sorry it came to that, but here we go.
$90 dime.
And another dime. You're getting 3 dimes out of here. That's not bad business right now with the value of silver. That's not bad at all. There's nothing wrong with getting dimes. They cost more than quarters used to. All right, so let's go. Okay, so your first spin got you a 1943 Merc dime. A little grody on the back, but it's from Philadelphia. Your second spin, you wanted a 74. I got you a 74. I just happen to have one. So on those, you'll see here, this is going to be your Denver Mint. 74. It's got that Ike dollar in there. Good looking. And there's your Phillies on that. Same thing. I think you get 3 pennies out of there. You happen to you get a San Francisco minted one too in that Philly set. How about that? I did not realize that there's a San Francisco minted one in there as well. Huh. It doesn't look like it's proof. Huh. Interesting. All right. So, we're buffering. That's cool, 74. So we got that for you. Then your 40% is a 69 Denver 40%er. Your Buffalo nickel is going to be a 36 Denver. Looks like it's got all his legs. You got a Rosie dime, 1951. That's going to be Philadelphia. And your last one is going to be another Merc dime, 44 Philadelphia on that one. So all told, you got the 4 NIFCs, a dirty one. You got the Walker, a quarter, 1, 2, 3, 4 dimes, a war nickel, Buffalo nickel, 40%, and your 60 or your 74 mint set. Not too bad at all. So let me jot down some notes here so I don't lose track of something. So we got box 1, add 090s, 040s, 6 NIFCs, No proof. No miscellaneous that we know of yet, but we shall see. All right. We got that. Let's get you bundled up here. Little stuff in there first. Tell you what, I'm going to put those in there, and I'll try to get those in some nice clear lips here for you. That is very cool that we can help you with that. Good to hear. Okay. The 40 is kind of nice, so I think I'll do one of those for you there too. Smog is buffering. I'm sorry, Smog. Don't be bringing that buffering here. We don't need no stinking buffering. There we go. All right. We got you all taken care of there. Thank you so much, 74 Deeds, for taking a try there. I'm not buffering. So we will get that out to you just as soon as we can. And that'll probably be in the next day or two. And we will get the NIFCs or the extras hunted there for DDOs and see if we can't do anything with that. So set that down here or up here. I'm going to put the lid on that return jar. Move it down here. Move flat box 1 for Brambo up here. And then we'll put our next return bin in place. You get the play-by-play here. We're going to see what we can do about this. Meanwhile, let's get those likes back up here, see what we can do about that. We're at 74. Normally, in the past, we'd be one away from our next giveaway, but we've made that up to 100 now. I had to do that to deal with the cost of silver. So Brambo 09. Let's see what we got for you in this box. Let's see. Again, we only had 3 KC mark coins in the last one, so that's not too bad. But I'm not seeing anything marked on this end or silver on this end. That doesn't mean we won't find it. There we go. I wondered why you like 74. 74 Deeds. Of course he likes 74. It's like Tupac. He likes 2s. There you go. There's a look at those. We're going to hunt them all. So let's go ahead and start getting some tops popped on these. And if you guys would like to I want to create an interested list maybe for nickel mats. They would be similar to this, only they would have nickel information on them. I might even be able to bring one up to show it off. I'm all but committed to getting some, And those would be 25 a piece shipped. And if you get, 25 a piece shipped. And if you get them with rolls, if you get one along with rolls, I'm not sure I can ship them together. I'd have to figure that one out. That might be tougher, actually. Let me get in here. See if I can show this one off. All right. Show this one off. All right. There you go. That is going to be what the nickel one looks like. It will have Liberty Head V nickels with key dates, semi-key dates, low mintages, errors and varieties that are known. Buffalo nickels with key dates, semi-key dates, errors and varieties. DDOs, DDRs, overdates, 3.5 legs, 2 feathers, overmint marks, and repunchment marks all there. He did? Oh, did I miss something? Oh, it even has shield nickels up here in the top corner. I missed that. Key dates, semi-key dates, and low mintages. But errors and varieties, there's so many of them that there's too many to list. But it would be good to go look for all those in the shield nickels. There's a lot of them. The older it gets, the less quality there was. So you get a bunch of those. Jefferson nickels, very well-known series there. You've got all the goodies there. And then down here, nickels haven't changed much over the years, but we list all the particulars about the size, the weights, the years, the dimensions, all that kind of stuff for each one of them. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know. Read the chat. Okay. You found a CopperOwl coin. Well, I don't know about the rarity of those. There aren't many, but I would not submit that. I would not. Hunting Southwest Ohio, welcome in. Good to see you here. Wolf Tracks, Ronnie Adventures, good to see you. Jimmy Lacari made it in. Well, you got to like it when you get a CopperOwl coin. I never found one before. Well, they are highly prized out there in the community. I can tell you that much. So, back down under 40 people. What's going on, guys? Where is everybody today? Like you don't find silver, nobody wants to watch. No, we're good. We're good. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Teacher, how's it going? Good to see you here, my friend. I hope you got your package, teacher. I sent that out. Might have been last week. Partying. Yeah. I didn't know we had so many Seahawk and Patriot fans. So there's the first 25 rolls we've got. The sides scored on those. So let's give you this and get going.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Brambo 09. Let's go. Can we find you something and break the schneid on this? Ofer on the silver today. Let's get in here and find something for you.
Freeze, Gopher.
T-Rep almost got me. I heard it coming. It's like footsteps. I heard it. All right. Looks like Amazon is delivering. Almost bought this one. I should be getting some new currency binder pages. I've just been getting a lot of fines. I want to put them in something cool. It's just 2023. Amazon is pinging me like there's no tomorrow now. I don't know why that's necessary, but I guess that's what they do. Let's see. There's 2024 with a ring of death on it. I don't know that you need that one, Brambo. I'll set it aside, but it has that ring of death. I would not recommend a keeper on that one. Go Seahawks. You know what, T-Rep? I'm on your side on that one today. If I had to pick between the two, I'm going to pull for the Seahawks. I had a Seahawks fan back here in Kansas City that the year after they won it, we had a project up there just by chance and found like a street vendor with a 12 jersey. You don't know about the Seahawks. They kind of pull the whole, it's a college thing where the 12th man is everybody that's in the stands making noise. You don't need them NIFCs. Okay. I can do that. Don't want them. Well, if we get a bunch of them, I would work a trade out for them, but up to a limit. So, well, let's see what we've got at the end, and if you don't want them, that's fine. So, any silver NIFCs, though? I mean, I'm guessing you're in the market for those. That is one thing that we have not found, maybe but once, is a silver NIFC on our stream. It is, I know people that have found like crazy numbers of them, but not here. Well, yeah, I just wanted to be sure. I consider those a little better than an NIFC. That one looks a little thicker, but not thick enough. Yeah, that's not a proof. I had to do something while you. That's why you're good, Holder. Not a problem. There are lots of people that come and go throughout the stream. It's all right. I'm greedy. I want everybody to watch me. Only me. But it's all good. How did you, Hunting Southwest, if you're still here, how did you do last night? I was a little bit busy working on a surprise for Mrs. Owl, and I didn't catch your stream. Silver, 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 silver. I know, man. You got to wish it into existence today. Go. Nothing yet in 55 rolls. $140 and a bunch of NIFCs. Man. So it sounds like Rob Vine's Treasure had all the silver in our community Friday night. He took it away for the weekend. Set the bar way high, and now we can't reach it. It had a hole in it, so it was a 39%er. I love it. That's a good way to look at it. You gotta like that. Imagine a flowing hair being in that roll. Yeah. I've only had a barber as the oldest, and that was, what, 1896, I think? San Francisco minted. Anything older than that, a seeded or a flowing. Whew. Yeah, flowing hair would have been, you definitely get your money back on that. I would be working to negotiate a trade there. I see 50 likes was rigged. Yep. Well, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I would definitely love it if you would. I imagine most of you have. We're at 1,846. We're getting close to 150 or 1850. Of course, about every 50, we got to get excited because they've been a lot slower in the last 6 months. I think we've reached a lot of people. And I think that might be why it slowed down a little bit. But there's a lot more people out there that could be hearing about us, but aren't. So we got to get the word out so we can get to 2,000. Looking forward to that. Maybe this time next year. Maybe. At the rate we're going, it'll be like 2 years. So 10 rolls are down. Here we go. Not even an NIFC to show for it. Yeah, something. We don't want our fairly warm hot streak to go away. We found silver in each stream so far this year. We'd like to keep that going. I am trying to. Let's see, 82. Denver. Can't even get a Philly on those. Like I said, we're normally not this far ahead of pace, so we may have some that may have some time at the end. We'll look for some DDOs for people. When you don't find a bunch and you don't have to stop, that's what happens. They go quick.
Until we get tired of this. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Nope.
Hell no.
No. Just say no. 22 more likes. Let's see if we can get some more people to come in and hit that like button. Looks like we had a few people coming back or maybe coming in for the first time today. If you haven't made that little thumb thing like that look solid white instead of an outline of white, you haven't hit it yet. You got to do that. What's funny is I have somebody that likes to come in and do a dislike every single stream. It's like one person keeps you from that 100% mark. So if that's you, I don't know what I did to you, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't like it. Or if you just can't have 100% or something like that. I don't know what the deal is, but that's okay. I can live with 99.9. I can live with it. You know, I got the feeling maybe we'll find something cool on the rehunts here. No giveaway going on right now, Holder. It's properly my fault. What? Can't please everyone. Probably your fault. You going in there doing that, coining. You can't let me have 100%. Is that what? Is that what it is? Hey, we're 19 away from 100 now, so somebody heard and did that. Was it you? Was that you coining? It's just fun to hit 100, guys. We got a long streak of hitting 100. I would hate to see it come to an end. I don't know. We might get our exciting part might be when we get to the DDO piece of this. We're headed there quick. I do not have the heist turned on. I had it for a long time, but it was just it wasn't. There were some people that wanted to do more chatting, and it was making it really hard to do. So I just kind of made an executive decision to go without that one. I know a lot of channels have it, but I do not. I do not. Oh my goodness, if you're not going to give us anything, how about at least some NIFCs, box? Because you like the heist? I know. I know. It is a fun one. You know what you don't see much of is 2020s and 2019s. And that makes me think that, you know, there was some debate whether they were really going to be NIFCs. And when you get full boxes of them, I mean, how can they be not issued for circulation when you get a full box of them? Watching out for Kraken. Saw an edge in this one that gave me hope for a moment, but I think that went away when I saw the copper in it. Okay. You know, I'm itching to do a box of pennies. Got a bunch of boxes of pennies. It's been a while. I've basically been stockpiling them and not opening them. Got an itch to do boxing. So what I think I'm going to do is start a new series with pennies, but I'm not going to start over on a new book. I've already got a little bit going in a book. We'll see if we can't add to it. Muffle Shell is leaving a comment on the comment video. Make sure you're getting in on that EOS comment video up above, guys. That is your chance to get in on goodies at the end. If we make it to 100 likes, we will put one more item in there. Right now, you've got a 10 peso coin from Mexico and a silver merchant diamond. So some good goodies there. So where do we think silver's going when the market opens, guys? Going up or is it going down? Of course, we don't give out financial advice, so don't even confuse it with that. The gamble setting is the heist 2.0. Yeah. Yeah, there's some of that. Oh, man. For the number of 2023s we've had in these boxes, I would really love to have a box like what Rob had. Plenty of silver in even a 2024, 2023 box. I am trying. I am trying. I can't show you more than like $10 at a time there, and it's like worth $10. I'm trying, guys. I really am, but you keep encouraging me that way. Go for it. Eventually, we will find something. Hey, there's an NIFC 2004 Philly. All right, we're on the board now for you, Rambo. Again, it might be in the DDOs that we find your good goodies today. Torchy's here. Welcome in, Torchy. I'd rather find you a bunch of goodies in the rolls, though. But for our Wise Owl player, Mr. Okamoto, I don't know. We're getting to 23 today, or even 20. I feel like that 1 ounce is going to be a little bit safer now. But I like the enthusiasm. Getting 23 would have been awesome today. I was really hoping maybe we could. Right, Holder? Yeah, Brambo's like, yay. It's an NIFC, yay. It's an NIFC, I got to put it on the board. It would help if I did that. So we got 1 NIFC out of this box, 7 total overall. I'm not even going to call that better than a stick in the eye, because that kind of feels like it. We're having a fairly good feeling about this box. I'm a little surprised. Well, for either of the 2 boxes, I'm a little surprised that they have been a little bit disappointing. a lot disappointing, really. Yeah, guys, if you're interested in a nickel mat, email me so I can get a record of that. I know T-Rep, you're interested. I've got you down. If you've got other people interested in nickel mats, let me know. I am not trying to do a nickel mat like the exact same thing as what Rob Finds Treasure does. His mats are, he's out there first with them. He's cool with those. I go for a little bit of everything, good or bad. We are on roll number 25 in this box. $25 for a nickel mat. We'll get it to you shipped. $25 shipped. I assume that's going to be it, because I need to look and see what their quote comes back to me as, so we can get that worked out. I haven't bought them yet, but I am working on the interest there. So if you're definitely interested in Silver Serpent, drop me an email, let me know. And I will update the merch page with those once I get those, when I get them ordered. All right. Like I said, Silver, drop me an email or else I'll forget one. I don't want to do that. Pre-sales on these would be awesome, because then I could really, if you want to, that's great too. You know, got a birthday coming up for somebody or something like that. You want to get one for child or grandchild or neighborhood kid to get him interested or her. Always a good thing there. I'd have to look and see if I'm doing two. I could probably do some type of bulk discount, because the mail, it's not going to cost as much to mail. Hey, John Chum Adventures and Maple Leaf Numismatics, good to have you in. We're back up over 40. We got 84. We need 16 more likes, guys. If you're just getting here, you know that like button is calling your name. You know that needs to be pushed, so we don't get to 100 without it. So just saying. All right, we're ready to roll with our last 25 likes. We haven't had a lot of little videos to play today, because we haven't been finding anything. So let's break up the monotony with a little bit of this.
Find out what language this is. Waarschijnlijk klopt neer maar snel immer die storbaat staat.
Well, and if you don't like that, there's this.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
And if we found some silver, of course, today we would play this, because we're pulling for the Seahawks in this house. Those are running much smoother now. I don't know why. There's some money. There's the money. Like I said, if you got another, if we haven't got to you already and you got a birthday today, last week, this weekend, this week coming up, let us know. We can play a birthday wish for you. Your brother sent you that? All right, 24 rolls left in this box. No, not on that one. Edge kind of caught my eye coming out of the wrapper, but not to be. Oh, you got a new logo, Nick? I will have to look for that. I will have to look for that. This roll must be hiding something because it's hard to get open. But it is not. I don't have that video. That's a Tupac exclusive on that one. Now that one, I don't know what the marking is, but it's not a KC, so I'm not going to get crazy about that. Here's another NIFC, 2002 Denver. Update with that.
Until we decided it. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
Oh, no, it's not. It is not over. We still got 22 rolls to go, guys. It's not over yet. We are going to bump it up to 8 on the NIFCs. I'm loving the new tool that I made to help bump those numbers. It's so much easier than having to remember to save a text file every time. After 15 years, it was time for an upgrade. All right. Can't wait to see it. Oh, we got, I think Amazon's at the front door. And I think the dogs just figured that out upstairs. They're going crazy.
Until we decided it. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
Nope, and it's still not over yet. It's not over yet. We could still find that last roll silver to make it to save the day. Starting to get a little worried about it, though. I'll be honest. Always better when we find that silver in these rolls.
We decided it. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? No.
You guys are rallying hard. Nobody wants it to be over. I love it. 14 more likes to go, guys. Can we get there today? Can we get there?
Freeze, Gopher.
Gophers, and it's not over today. Yeah. Let's go. Got to get some more people over here. We're used to seeing 50, 60 people here and making it a little bit easier to get to that 100. I think we were pushing up like 110, 120 last couple weeks, and that's always fun. At 150, we would do it again. 175. There would be a little something that Al at number 4 likes to do. I'm sure even though she's not feeling great today, she's been sick the last week, but I'm sure she would come down and take care of some of those fingernails for me. This has been rough. Not many finds today. And when we have found them, IFCs, I mean, great to have those finds, but my goodness, that's not what you didn't come here for the NIFC hour. RK, I'm gonna say MK. We'll see what it is. Yeah, if you're interested in the nickel match, don't send money yet. Let me make sure that I've got that order in first. Just email me the interest so I can be sure. Have to eat all 10 habanero poppers. What? I like my taste buds better than that. Although, with my sinuses, I'm not so sure something like that might not be a help for me. I'm going to see if we can do some chicken wings later. Something about that one looked different. I thought maybe it was offset strike, but not really. I've got a couple of years here that I set aside because Sam CB1 is looking for some, and I offered to do that. And he's paying me face value for it all. Oh my gosh, JC. What? I would maybe say no to that. John Goodsell's got chicken wings going now. You know it. If they brought them home, I hope we are thawing them out. I hadn't heard anybody come down, put them in the freezer, so that would be my hope. I'm going to try to air fry them if I get that chance. So we will see. I was thinking about doing some of them and what smog? What's it going to take to get you to wear lipstick and eyeshadow? Oh my goodness. I don't know. That would let's just say more than you're probably willing to spend. Gotta get this back over here where we can see things. Keep pulling my hands closer to me. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, this box does not get an A grade. I'm sorry. That's misleading right there. I don't want to do that. 15 rolls left. 200 likes. See, we've done that before. It would have to be something we have never done before. And I'm thinking, yeah, like 500, maybe 1,000 likes, something like that. I don't know. You guys would find a way to make it happen, wouldn't you? You'd make extra accounts just to make it happen, I think. Not that I know anybody that does that. If PTF is lurking. Or PTF After Dark, or PTF Brunch. Whatever his name is. Make 500 profiles. Yeah, he'll single-handedly make it happen. I'm not saying never, but I am not going to work with it the next day. That's for sure. I think y'all wanted me to like color my hair too, and I'm like, dude, I ain't got much to color It's kind of changing color on its own right now, so I don't think there's too much to worry there. Give me a couple more years, it'll be all gray. It is not running away from my forehead, but it is not staying dark. 2006 NIFC with a ring of death on it. That still counts as another NIFC find. We'll do that for the records, even though you're not necessarily interested in them. 13 rolls left. That brings us up to 9 total NIFCs. A couple of these rolls have been really finicky about opening. Kind of ugly, but not ugly enough for the book. Come on, give us a DDO or something if you're not going to come up with silver. 11 away, guys. 11 away. Nope, no DDO on that one. Let's go. We have 12 rolls left. I could be done a little bit earlier if I need to be. I was thinking about filling some time with some DDO hunting. Good to see Mrs. Owl coming in. Make sure you hit the like button, Mrs. Owl. Yeah, Smog telling you so. You got to do that. Got to help a hard-working owl out with the likes. I have some jobs for me. I think we're going long now. Oh, I think we're going way long. What do you guys think? Are we going to finish on time ahead of time, or is it going to go long today? Suddenly feels like the longest stream I've ever done. That must mean we've got company coming over. Pre-game's on already? I guess that's fair. We had, what time does the game actually start tonight? Well, I see a vacuum in my future, or dishes, or something of that nature. Picking up my stuff that's up there, I'm sure. Another NIFC 2015 Denver at 5:30. Wow. Well, I might be having to get out of here earlier then, guys. Might be a short stream today. Owlets are not being very helpful. Come on, owlets. I've asked one owlet in particular to do things. I'm not sure if he did them or not. I asked him to do them while we were at church, and that didn't happen. So, I tried to give him a nudge before the stream started. I'm not so sure that happened either. So, Mr. Grumpy Pants might have to make a visit. You're supposed to be doing dishes right now? Well, we still have more to... We got, 9 more rolls to go. We're going to have to settle up for Brambo 09. We're not finding any silver at the moment. There are 92 rolls. We haven't found any yet. And we got a name game and an EOS to do. So, guys, I would just assume let's get to 100 likes and get that part of it. I'll do what I can to give you the time to get there, but let's get there, guys. Go grab somebody that's not watching us. Get them over here. Number 3's been doing homework. Well, there's that. I did ask him while he was taking a break to help out. How many people do we have coming over? That seems like a pretty important question, too. Those are shiny. Hardcore Copper, welcome in. It has been a while. Hardcore, great to see you. There's too many shiny ones in these boxes today. I agree. I would take shiny silver, but we haven't had that either. It is great to see you. How's Trevor doing? I miss seeing that guy. Plus 3 or 4. Okay, so it sounds like we're getting at least the ones I'm thinking of. 93 now? Nice. I think we might rally. There's a dirty one in here that I think is going to be clad. Ooh, that one's a candidate for the dirty album or the ugly album. 73. Where do you see that? Ugh. That one is gross. Jack's to get his learner's permit in the dentist tomorrow. Oh, no. Yep, fasten your seatbelts. Hardcore's here. He's staying the night at your parents' house. Nice. It's always fun to visit Grandma and Grandpa. That's right, Toasty. That one almost looked radioactive. I guess we'll find out in a few days if it was. When these start to fall off and other things start to fail.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
No! Well, we're going to get to double digits in NIFCs. Not my favorite, but hey, it is what it is. I think I hear one of our guests might already be here. I kind of hear a voice I think I recognize upstairs. So, hit of mine, how's it going? We're getting some old friends in here now. Make sure that like button gets pushed. We're getting close to 100 likes, 6 away. We get there, we will be doing another giveaway. We would love to do more. And it puts more into our EOS, so you got to like that. Make sure you're getting in on that EOS as well. That link is up at the top of the chat, pinned to the top. We got a poll for the Super Bowl. We got the link to the EOS comment video. 5 rolls to go. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff here in a little bit of time. I can't believe we're almost done with the second box at just after 4:30. You don't find silver, this can happen. And I was thinking we might have time to do DDOs, but it sounds like Mrs. Owl could really use a hand. So I almost want to put up a poll and say, hey, should I help Mrs. Owl or should I not? But I know the answer to that without putting a poll up. We'll probably be done close to 5 as it is. So I don't think we need to put a poll up for that. 4 rolls to go, guys. Come on now. Oh, I know. Believe me. I know what that answer was going to be. Do you want to live in the doghouse? Do not do that. Oh, I know absolutely what's going to happen. No questions there. No, I don't need to live in any more of a doghouse than I usually do. That is self-inflicted. I openly admit. $95 likes. Come on, 5 more, guys. 5 more. We will do a name game. Maybe we can get to 100 likes with the name game going on. PTF After Dark isn't here, so all the answers should be the same. Looks like 96 now, maybe. I go by what I see on my screen, so it might take a minute to update. I should tell my outlets to get on there and hit the like button, but sometimes I wonder, would they do that? Make sure you're getting in on that EOS. You don't want to be left out. We only got 2 rolls left to go. Cinco de Lico, cinco más. You think so, huh? Looks like we're 3 away now. Birthday is today. Yep, we gave you that birthday greeting. All right. Up to 10 NIFCs. Man, we wish we were at 10 silvers, though. I think we're going to safely not get to 23 silvers today, being that we would have to have everything left in my hand that's not silver be silver, plus the entire last roll at that point. So, just not going to happen. Sorry, guys. Just not going to happen today. I gave you virtual B-Day cake. Not even a proof today. Not even a proof. 99. We're right there on the edge, guys. Thank you for the rally to make it happen. Can we get a DDO at least? Man. As exciting as last week was, these boxes kind of just zapped the air out of the room, didn't they? 100 likes is what I see. Let's get that rolling while we're busy with this. Thank you, guys. 100 likes yet again is always a good thing. Thank you so much. Let's get it going. How many likes are we talking about?
Boom. Roasted.
All right. Let me get these bagged up. I'll try in this one. While you guys are doing your exclamation point GAWs to get in on that giveaway, I'm going to bag these up so we can get to our second skunk box recipient. Oh my God. At least we hit 100 likes. If you got to find a silver lining, that might be it today. So Brambo, I'm sorry we didn't find silver, but you will get a 6th wheel spin when we do your prizes. Let me know what kind of 90% half dollar you would like. I've got Kennedy's, Benji's, and Walker's. And if you say you don't care which one, then I will just pick one. That can happen too. Happy says Bears, welcome in. Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, it is a this is a Le Pew box. That's unfortunately it created a lot of Le Pew in the stream. You want a Whopper? Well, I mean, pick a 90, all right. You want a Whopper? Well, I mean, Burger King can help you out there. Okay, so you did not want any of these. And we've got this potential ugly, although I think I've got it covered. Didn't want the 24. Had a ring of death on it anyway. So, I mean, there's $2 there. Tell you, I don't have a lot of $2 anything in the fold right now, so I'm going to at least give you an Indian head cent for that. We'll give you a 1905 Indian head for your troubles there. And our thank you for, at least a small thank you for being a box purchaser today. Speaking of Indian head, guys, I don't want to pat myself on the back because I definitely paid for this. If you want to see a beautiful Indian head, check that out. It's got tones of blue and, I don't know, kind of muted copper. Michael, a few, welcome in. It's got 4 diamonds on the sash. Pearls are looking good. Liberty is full. Headdress looks good. Oh, yeah. It's a nice one. Trying to avoid that glare. Yeah. There's a reverse of it. This is definitely the prettiest one I own now. A little bit of a mush right here at the shield, but that's kind of common on there. The N on one actually looks like it stands out more than it would be soft on the edges, which is pretty common too. So yeah. That one cost a little bit, but Lindsay Diane was number 100. Thank you so much. Michael Martin, good to see you. Getting birthday pizza and a steak tomorrow. I like it. Let's go ahead and resume. Well, you know what? We're not going to resume entries. We're going to do the 100 so we can get the name game going too. All right. So 100 likes. I got to change screens anyway. Happy birthday, Chris Helms, and happy birthday to Tim Ivins later this week. Tomorrow, I think. My outlet number 3 has a birthday tomorrow as well. We might be doing cake and ice cream tonight, though. All right, let's go ahead and pick a winner for 100 likes. If your name is called, let me know how many shuffles on the wheel you'd like. Thank you to 44 of you that got in. Our winner's going to be Joe Minnick. Joe Minnick, congratulations on your 100 like win. Let me know how many shuffles, Joe. He says 3. He is right on it. I'll tell you what, before we do too much more, since we've got our winner there, I'm going to put the name game picker in for 12 minutes. We'll be able to get your name in on that. We'll play our name game. Let's move over to our wheel. He said 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. What's Joe going to walk away with here today? We're trying. Pretty much right there in that block of dimes. So let's see what we've got for you today. Looks like some dimes there. Looks like we're going to have a rosy dime for you today. I got like 4 tubes of dimes in there, and it's just whichever one I pick. We got a rosy dime for you. We'll show that off in just a second. And we're going to do 3 shuffles, 1, 2, 3, and add to our EOS that already has 10 peso Mexican coin in there and a 90% dime, which I do believe is a Merc. You betcha, Joe. And we're going to put a 2024 nickel in there as well. A few different goodies have been in there now today. These 2024 nickels come courtesy of Foster's Finds. Super good guy and friend of the channel for sure. So let me get that in there. And let's come back and take a look at our goodies. First and foremost, we're going to go with Mr. Minnick and his dime that he won, 1952 Rosy Dime. That is going to be minted in San Francisco. Congratulations on that, Mr. Minnick. Mr. Joe Minnick, I should say. We will put you on our list of giveaway winners. I'm sorry, the rigged winners list. Because we all know that all the giveaways are rigged. Why wouldn't they be? And on the EOS, we're going to add this beautiful 2024 Philadelphia straight from a bank-wrapped roll of 2024 nickels. Harder to find date. Not impossible, but harder to find. And that's going to go in there with the 10 peso coin from Mexico and the 90% dime. And guess what? Because it's the Super Bowl, I'm feeling generous. Let's see. How many Super Bowls have we been to? The Chiefs have been to 5 Super Bowls here recently, so we're going to shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they won 3 of them, so we're going to shuffle 1, 2, 3 more. And they were in the first one, and they won number 4, so 2 more shuffles. All those Super Bowls. I got to have my fun since we're not there. A 5 wheat cent set. I don't think I've got any of those put together, but we will include one. I think I got a couple of them that I was going to put in there. So I'll have 2 out of the 5 that we need. But that's 1 wheat cent from each of 5 different decades that they were made in. So there we go. Making it a little sweeter. Yeah, come on, Alex. Go help your mom. Numismatic hodgepodge. That's what we get sometimes. Not a ton of silver in there, but it's kind of fun to get different things, right? Anyway, keep getting in on that name game. We got 40 out of 55 people in. Come on, where's the other 15? Go nudge him if you see him somewhere else. You want to win stuff, don't you? So I've got those there. And let's get back to what we're doing here for Brambo and get him settled up while we've got the time. We're going to give you the Indian head for the trade out on the NIFCs. He said pick one. On the 90. I haven't given away any Kennedys in a while, so I hope you won't mind. There is a 64 Kennedy right there for your first item. We'll get you a quarter. Tell you what, we're just going to do that one. I was close to pulling out a really bright looking 64 Kennedy. I'm not going to ignore that one. How about that for a quarter? 48 quarter. Denver minted. Not too bad. Crimson Tide, welcome in. Let's see what else we got here. We got a dime coming up. Teacher got in on that. There's a Merc dime. And we got to get you out of War Nickel. Sweet looking bird. That's right. I'm eager to see the new quarters. I went ahead and I know, Lyle. Somehow they evaded me. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, we need to get you out an Indian head too. For your for being our wise owl, but came up short on the silver. We got you an old one. 127 years old. How about that? We'll get you that Indian head. I can't give you the other one that looked really nice, but you got a few letters of liberty left on that. 1899, I should say. That's not a bad one. So wise owl, Lyle, you will get that. We got that for you. And let's see. Here's your normal goodies. 64 Kennedy. That's from Denver. Beautiful quarter. 48 Denver. And your Merc dime is going to be a 1940 San Francisco minted. Your War Nickel is going to be a 43 San Francisco. So you've got those, which is good. And let's see, extras. We've got the 90% Kennedy, 90% quarter, Merc dime, and a War Nickel. And you've got 6 spins. How many spins between? How many shuffles between spins would you like? Let's just line those up again. Four spins for Green Bay's 4 Super Bowl victories. Nice. I like it. That's the way to look at it. All right, let's do those. One, two, three, 4. And here we go. First item out of 6 is going to be
UNC mint set.
Another mint set. If you've got a particular year, let me know. But I don't have endless supplies of them, but mostly 70s, 80s, 90s. We'll do what we can there. If you have a preference, if you don't care, I'll just pick one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we go. From number 2. Just pick one. Sounds good to me.
1 ounce copper round.
Gonna get a 1 ounce copper round as well. I've got a couple of those left. They are both the same, so this will not create any kind of debate on which one we get you. On that, mint set. We'll get to this one. 1985. Feels light, but it's just missing some of the cardboard in there. Keep it rigid, but nope. 85 mint set there. You got your copper round, so let's get back to your spins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes 3 out of 6. Two for one. You're going to get 7 spins now. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a bonus spin. You're getting 2 for this one. You got to like it.
Algebra is hard.
Algebra is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Still trying to get it. Wheel hack. That's right. Increases your odds of getting something fun. Like a proof coin. Let's see what we're going to get for you. Looks like a proof $50 on this one. All right, so we got you a proof half. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Still on your number 3 spin. 83 San Francisco on that proof.
%dime.
Close to that mini silver snowman. That one would have been cool. Not saying you're not going to get it, but it scared me a little. It's proof of the shenanigans. What? All right, we got your rosy dime on that one. All right, you've got 3 more spins left. 1, 2, 3, 4.
%90 dime.
And another 90% dime. It's like dime time here today.
He's a real big dude.
How'd you know? It is true. All right, 2 more spins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will it be?
Silver certificate.
Going to get a $1 silver certificate. And your last spin, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go.
Fragile. That must be
90%
Italian.
done.
Another 90% dime.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I interrupted the fragile. All right. We got you some goodies today. Lots of goodies today. All right. Let's get these in order here. We'll have some fun.
Freeze, Gopher.
There's a 1985 uncirculated mint set. There are your Philadelphias. And there are your Denvers. Good stuff on that one. Then you're going to get this copper round. Merc dime looking copper round. Liberty copper. Let me get a clear flip out for one of those. And here's one that already flipped. It's a 1983 San Francisco great looking proof $50. And you got a rosy dime, 48, Philadelphia. And another rosy dime, 1954, San Francisco minted. And then you got this silver certificate. Not looking too bad. It's 1935 E series. That's an older one. It does not say "In God We Trust" on there. We were not required to put that on our money at that point. And then we're going to finish off with the 1941 Merc dime, also from Philadelphia. So lots of goodies there. I'm going to put that quarter in the other side of that flip since it's really nice looking. Silver opened up $1.28 higher. Not a bad sign. Let me rethink that. Let me put that in first. I hear all kinds of stuff going on upstairs. I'm nervous I'm missing out. All right, let's do the name game real quick. Sorry, I'm kind of really making it fast here, guys. Name game. I'm going to get the wheel over here, open up the name game. We're going to go as fast as we can here. So make sure you're getting in on the EOS as well, guys. Okay. Let me get over to the link here. I'm going to put that in so we can be ready for it when we're ready for it. Let's go over here. Let's pick our 10 names. 10 names will come off of this comment picker or this entry picker. So we can put them on the list, and we'll do this quick as we can. Michael Rose, you are going to be a player. And Smaug, you're on. And JC likes Pam. And Lindsay Diane. And number 5 is going to be Del Brett. Del, one of these times you're going to win it. Doug Harding going to get his chance. Number 7 is going to be Maple Leaf Numismatics. He's won it before. He's like the new Jim Cantor of this wheel. If he's on, you better watch it. Chew has won it before too. Number 9. Happy's is Bears'. I think Happy's has won it too. And Captain Vic is going to round it out. All right.
This system is rigged.
No, it's not. Okay, we're going to replicate these. So we have 5 total names on here. It is an elimination wheel. That does not give you 5 chances to win. It's 5 chances that your name might get drawn and you get eliminated. So we're going to, let's see, we found no silver, but we found 10 NIFCs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Best we can do there. Do we have some double ups? Yes, we do. Nobody's doubled up twice or 3 times. We're going to have to run with it, guys. Oh, no. Happy's Bears, you are off this. Guys, make sure you're getting the link at the top. Get in on the EOS video. We're going straight there after this. And Doug survives. To the curb. Maple Leaf Numismatics, I'm sorry. Can't win it if you're not on it, and you're gone. Chew, I'm sorry, Chew. We got to let you go. And I'm noticing we're tripled up on one, so we're going to do this. Try to make that not happen. I don't like triple ups like that. So here we go. Wait a minute. Maple Leaf should not be on there. This spin does not count. I hit the wrong thing. That one did not count. I gotta take Maple Leaf off there because I think I only got one instance of his name off. Okay, this one counts. Well, it turns out it was going to be Del Brett anyway. No, it's not. I didn't take him off. Del Brett, you're off.
This system is rigged.
Doing the best I can. Captain Vic, unfortunately, you're going to be off. Oh, no. Smaug, you're going to be off. I'm sorry. What are we down to? JC Likes Pam, Michael Rose, Doug Harding, Lindsay Dan, JC Likes Pam. I think we're at 5. So, yeah, we got a triple up there. Another triple up. I think it's as good as we're going to get. There we go. 57 watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Michael Rose, I'm sorry. You're not going to get to continue. We're down to our final 1, 2, 3. Final 3. All right. Got kind of a wraparound triple up there. Okay, I think that might be good. There we go. Go 3 down to 2. The double got you. Yeah, it did. JC Likes Pam. It slid into you, and you're out. Sorry, man. All right, let's make sure we're at least not tripled up. we're going to call it good. Here we go. Our winner will be decided by who is kicked off next. Doug Harding, you are going to be out of here, my number one XP guy. I am sorry. That means Lindsay Diane is going to win our name game today. Lindsay, how many shuffles would you like? How many shuffles can we get you on our prize wheel? Make sure you're getting in on the EOS, guys. We're going straight there after we figure out what prize Lindsay gets. Can't get Doug out. He doesn't want to leave. She says 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. What is Lindsay going to get today? Looks like a buffalo nickel. All right. Get a buffalo nickel out. We will look at this when we look at the EOS, Lindsay, rather than switch back and forth. All right. I'm pretty much going to do this, do our goodbyes and go. I know I'm needed upstairs. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, we've got that. We've been kind of warned. We need to do this. Let's go get those names. 63 names are in. Guys, you know how this works. We're going to show the timer. We're going to set it to 1 minute. If your name is called, answer within the minute. Otherwise, we're going to move on. We will not go back. And we will go until we get a winner. Good luck, everybody. Hey, the Gambit. Good to see you. Muscle Shell. Are you here, Muscle Shell? You will win the EOS if you are. Good night, kin of mine. Muscle Shell, you are on the clock. If you are here, say, That will be an acceptable here from Muscle Shell and only Muscle Shell. Oh no, Muscle Shell, you got about 10 seconds left, and we're going to move on. Not taggable now. Well, he must have moved on. Okay, we're going to pick a new winner. And here we go. Lindsay Diane, you can win the EOS as well. Lindsay, are you still here? You now have 1 minute. Lindsay Diane, are you here? That will save on shipping.
This system is rigged.
It might be. Did she take off before she knew here? She's here. We have our winner. Congratulations, Lindsay. Winning the end of stream and the name game. That might be the first time we've had that double. So, Lindsay, for the name game, you won a 1943. What did I do? I pulled out a war nickel, not a buffalo nickel. I'm sorry. You know what? We're doing it anyway. I have it out. I'm doing it. 43p. War nickel on that. So, and on this one, you got the 10 pesos, a Merc dime, a 24p nickel, and a 5 wheat cent set, which I have 2. I need to add 3 to it. We will do that. Those are your wins back-to-back, Lindsay. Congratulations on that. And that gets us to the end of the stream at 5:15. Never happened before, but I got to go because I got like 15 minutes to give some help to Mrs. Owl. Real quick, guys, good luck with the Super Bowl tonight. If your favorite team is playing, good luck. T-Rep, go Seahawks. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry it's a little rushed and short today, but in 30 minutes, Coin It Around will be getting going. So everybody run over there and join in the fun there. We'll be checking in throughout the night. Take care of everybody that is close to you. Let them know that you care. Give them a call. Give them a hug, whatever you got to do. But don't wait too long to let them know that you care. We will see you over there. And God bless everybody. And Moose has something to say.
Sorry, folks. We're closed for 2 weeks to clean and repair America's favorite family fun park. Sorry.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, Coin It Around. One more gifted membership going out to Conrad Reynolds. Thank you.